Hello everybody, Daryl here. Welcome back to Shining Song Starnova. Now the last episode was all about Aki-chan pretty much I think, and at the moment I'm not sure if, Sasa-chan brought us to Maria's workplace, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a combined event about these two, or if it's supposed to be about one or the other. But we'll see. After all, Sasa-chan is the one who brings us to everybody else half the time. So you can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story.
Yeah, but I had to leave, due to various circumstances. Golden calf we're talking about here? Well, I've got a pretty good idea of what you mean. Sometimes when I'm feeling stupid, I wish I could be there again. As soon as you walk through the front lobby and see that huge statue of the calf at the center, you know you've left Earth and entered another world. A world where a girl can go from being the shining icon of Japan to a human sewage pool all in the span of a day. Then I remember what a hellhole that place is. Never again. With those words, Maria poured herself a shot of whiskey. Cheers!
Cheers!
Maria downed her shot, while the two of us drank from our cups.
Oh, don't tell me you're drunk already. You're already turning pink.
So, what's your plan with Starnova, Producer-san? Plan? My only desire is to see Starnova on the biggest stage in Japan. Shining stars powerful enough to turn night into day.
And how are you going to accomplish that?
Spoken like a true producer. Something like that's obviously impossible. No matter how you look at it, we are just a bunch of washed-up ex-idols. We're late-starting beginners. Nowadays, idol agencies manufacture girls before they've even hit puberty. You think we stand a chance against them? It's impossible! Even if we somehow do hit it big, it'll be moments before some young pretty face replaces us. Regardless, I'm someone who's not satisfied until I've done my very best. And here I was afraid you were one of those producers who milk girls for whatever they're worth, and then dumps them. But it looks like you're just a naive cherry boy instead.
Which one's worse?
I don't know which one is worse. The one who takes advantage of other people, or the one who lets oneself get taken advantage of.
Don't worry, Maria. The producer's a good guy. I'm sure he's giving it his all to make us into idols.
Maria snorted as she poured herself another shot. You just never change.
Oh, come on, you haven't known her that long.
With those heavy thoughts, I finished my beer. In this world, there are many stories people like to tell themselves. That hard work begets success, that the wicked are punished, and the good are victorious. Regardless of whether these stories contain any truth, they are produced by creators for public consumption. Once upon a time in management school, I learned about a French thinker who compared modern society to pro wrestling. The whole sport is one big sham from beginning to end, where all winners and losers are decided ahead of time by management. Pro wrestling isn't about skill or sportsmanship. It's about the stories that the matches tell. Stories made up by management, which the public readily consumes to confirm their own beliefs about the world. Idols tell carefully manufactured stories as well. Stories of hard work, girlhood, success, fame. But their stories hide the actual truth. A truth far less glamorous than what's ever shown to the public.
Pro wrestling, huh? Maybe an idol and pro wrestling crossover might become a hit.
Well, that would be really interesting. Judging from Sasami's words, it seemed like everything I said went completely over her head. It must be the umeshu talking right now. Maria refilled my mug with beer. Don't think too hard, Producer-san. It's really easy. Horny men want hot idols in swimsuits. You sell hot idols in swimsuits. Money moves from one hand to another. End of story. There, I made things simple enough for a middle schooler to understand. I shrugged as I eased my tensions with more beer. If you think too hard, you're only going to cause yourself anxiety. Maria shook her head as she took another shot of whiskey.
Keep it down there, Maria. You know how that always ends up.
I'm just a human being trying to make a living here. Number one idol? Innocent white flower laughing on talk shows about their dreams? Screw that. I just want to make rent and pay the utilities on time for a change.
Maria, idols shouldn't say things like that. You're losing already.
Blech, like I care what other people think. Crap eaters, all of them.
Oh.
Sasami leaned into the bar, her cheeks rosy from the umeshu.
Well, I think Producer-san will definitely make Starnova successful. All big idol groups start somewhere, right? One day, everyone will be talking about how Producer-san took a group of washed-up talents and turned them into Japan's greatest idol unit.
Seriously, one day you're going to be in for a hell of a fall if you keep thinking like that.
Aw, Maria, please don't make ominous predictions like that.
Hey, you better not be looking at Sasa-chan with your wolf eyes, Producer-san. Wait, Shimizaki-san's one of my talents. I wouldn't make a move on one of my workers.
Oh, I wouldn't bet on that. In fact, I think by the end of this game, you're going to hit on all of them.
Like that stops any of you producers. Just a moment of vulnerability is all it takes for a man to think you're easy for the picking. Watch yourself against this guy, Sasa-chan.
I don't think Producer-san would take advantage of me.
You. By the time Maria's shift ended, our bloods were thick with alcohol.
What did I tell you guys? You two should know better than to be doing this to Maria. You're supposed to be encouraging her to stop drinking and smoking.
Maria reached into her purse and pulled out a cigarette. The agency prohibits talents from smoking, you know. Besides, what's the point of building up your lung capacity at practice if you just ruin it with tobacco? With a bitter look on her face, she put the cigarette back into her purse. Whatever. I'm leaving. See ya. With her hands on her pockets, Maria sauntered off by herself. What a lovely spot of sunshine. Definitely the very image of an idol.
Do I detect a little sarcasm?
As if sensing my thoughts, Sasami jabbed me with a pout.
Producer-san, please don't think so poorly of Maria. How do you know how poorly of her I was thinking?
Well, it's her who's not putting in effort to improve her situation. Suddenly, Sasami looked at me with a dead-set look of determination.
Producer-san, please come over to my place. What? Why are you inviting me to your place all of a sudden, in the middle of the night?
What? Her completely out of left field advance left me at a loss for words.
Yeah, you shouldn't say things that people can misconstrue so easily.
Shimazaki-san, what are you saying? I'm your producer.
It's precisely because you're my producer that you must come.
Now that I looked at her, Sasami appeared thoroughly drowned in umeshu. While it tasted like fruit juice, it still had quite a kick. Her cheeks were dyed pink, while her round eyes were slightly glazed over. Let's wait 1 second here. I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
What are you saying is a bad idea? I don't understand. Please understand my feelings. I won't take no for an answer.
What's come over you?
It's not what you think, producer, I'm sure.
With that, Sasami carted me toward the train station. Come to think of it, was she trying to hit on me the whole night? Crap. In retrospect, it totally seemed that way. So Sasami liked me all this time? Was it thanks to that incident?
If she was really trying to hit on you, I don't think she would have taken you to Maria's bar. Unless she was trying to stake a claim, but she's not that kind of girl.
Well, what was I doing being clueless to her feelings all this time? I was so focused on my work that I had no idea she liked me. Oh man, well if these were Sasami's true feelings, then it looks like I had no choice but to accept.
You can reject her. You do have a choice. Several others in this game, in fact.
Don't worry, Sasa-chan. Producer-san will take good care of you from now on.
Why do I feel like I have to accept her? What about Mika? Producer-san, this is something only you're allowed to see. Sasa-chan's big secret.
Gulp. Don't worry, Sasa-chan. Producer-san won't tell this to anyone.
Okay then, but please be gentle. It's quite fragile.
Oh, of course. A virginal sigh of apprehension escaped from her lips.
I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Oh dear, Maria's going to be so upset with me.
Alright, I'm ready.
Slowly. I don't want to cause a mess.
Moans seeped from her mouth.
What the hell is going on here? Wait, Producer-san, it's so tight.
Sasami finally managed to pull out an old cardboard box from her overstuffed closet.
Oh my god, it is one giant teddy bear at the foot of her bed.
She plopped it on her coffee table. Just then, Mrs. Shimazaki opened the door, bearing a tray of sliced apples. Thank you for always looking after my daughter, Producer-san. Would you care for some apples? Oh, no. It's really no trouble at all. Thank you very much. Just then, a 10-year-old kid popped his head into the doorframe.
Mom, One-chan brought a man home. You always said this was going to happen.
Oh, Sasami, isn't it time to be moving out soon? It's so strange for you to be living with your parents 2 years after graduating from high school. You can't even properly bring a man home after going out drinking. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this daughter of mine, Producer-san. No. Sasami's face turned a bloody shade of scarlet.
Oh, Mom, Hiromi, stop it!
Ooh, my. I'm sorry for interrupting your time with Producer-san. Well then, enjoy. Mrs. Shimazaki closed the door, all smiles, much to Sasami's shame. Sasami's eyes were on the verge of tears, and her shoulders were trembling. Your mom's a nice person, eh?
Oh, I keep telling her I'm going to move out after I properly debut. She doesn't have to make fun of me as if it's never going to happen.
Sasami tossed the cushion into the wall and pounded her fist on the floor in an uncharacteristic temper tantrum. I guess she's still drunk. What am I here to see anyway?
Once I'm an idol, I'm not going to get her tickets to any of my lives. Huh.
I couldn't help but laugh.
Producer-san, you're terrible.
Sorry. So, Sasami wasn't any shy goody two-shoes. Anyways, what did you bring me here to show me?
Well, here it is.
Sasami opened the cardboard box, revealing a treasure trove of idol goods. She pulled up a rolled-up poster and unfurled it. Hey, this would be... Sure enough, the bright, confident smile of a younger Maria, clad in a sexy black bikini, graced the poster. So this was Maria back then, huh?
Yes, this was from 6 years ago when she first debuted in Quasar.
6 years, huh? Looks like quite a bit's happened since then.
Oh, look at young Maria. And I bet this girl with the white hair is her rival, her arch nemesis.
Sasami put a DVD into her laptop and started playing a clip of a talk show. Then, we have the newest face of Quasar, Yamamoto Maria, joined by her comrades. Quasar's theme song played as Maria walked out on the stage to much fanfare. Your first debut, huh? You're everyone's kohai now, aren't you? Are your senpais treating you all right?
I bet they weren't.
Of course, we're all a family in Quasar. Even though we're competitive, we're all girls before rivals. Ah, I see. One of the other girls sitting beside Maria spoke.
Maria-chan's got such a cool image about her. Even though she's the newest member, we think of her as One-san. Maybe the kind of One-san who would ride around in a motorcycle or sports car or be in a rock band. Is that supposed to be an insult? Because I think that's pretty cool.
The audience members laughed. I recognized her as well. She was a younger Okuda Shiro, who would later become the center of Quasar. By no exaggeration, she was now the queen of Japanese entertainment, and perhaps the #1 idol in Japan.
Still even at her age, huh?
Even back then, she was one of Quasar's poster girls.
Well, I'm just happy to have this chance to one day be on the same stage with Shiro-senpai. Senpai? But you're older than me. Well, I've always looked up to you. It's no problem. I'll go back in time and be born later so I can properly be your kohai, Shiro-senpai.
It seems like she's already adjusted to being a junior member. Now then, let's see the exact moment Maria-chan found out she was inducted as the newest member of Quasar. The show cut to a recording of a row of girls standing at attention. This was Quasar's biannual trainee induction ceremony. Quasar, the centerpiece of the Japan idol industry. A massive 20-member idol group with a trainee division of over 200 girls, all vying for a coveted spot on the main group.
My god, what do they do if they're not picked? That's a lot of girls.
While the trainees believed that induction into the main group guaranteed overnight fame, I knew that was far from the truth. In reality, only about the top 5 popular members of the group had a reasonable chance of careers in the industry. For the rest, it was a bloody struggle to reach the top, or else be replaced by a new face. With so many girls vying for a spot, the competition to be part of Quasar was more akin to a battle royale.
Oh, can't this be Yaoi? I want to date this guy.
A man took the podium. I recognized his face.
Is that my archenemy?
The general manager of Quasar, and the heir to Golden Calf Productions, a young man named Kamijo. We've come to a decision regarding this year's trainee induction. There will only be one inductee. The tense atmosphere spiked upon his words. The drum rolled as the camera panned over the pale-faced trainees, some of whom appeared to be on the verge of passing out. Rank 20, Hitano Sora, to be replaced with trainee number 147, Yamamoto Maria. The camera focused on Maria as the Quasar theme played over the screams of the other girls. The remaining trainees crumpled, their bodies sapped of energy. Some wailed on the floor, while others were too exhausted to even croak hoarsely. An equally terrifying scream of horror sounded from where the main members were sitting. But amongst the horror, Maria stumbled over to the podium, an expression of religious wonder on her face.
My name is Yamamoto Maria. Aww. Trainee number 147.
She may have prepared a speech for this occasion. However, now she had nothing to say. She could only gasp as tears ran down her face.
I've now been given the new role of Quasar main member number 20. To my fellow trainees, the best of luck in the next trainee induction. Oh, you poor girls so happy back then. To my new senpais.
Maria's words broke down between her sobs. However, elation riveted through her tear-soaked face. Without question, this moment was the highest point in Maria's life.
I will be in your care from now. Even though I am unworthy, please accept me in the Quasar.
Maria bowed, her tears dripping down onto the floor. The screen cut back to the talk show, where a now somber mood had taken hold. What a dramatic induction ceremony for Maria-chan.
My Shizu makes a similar expression when I had to take her to the vet.
The image of a terrified-looking puppy and a shot of Maria accepting the induction appeared beside each other, causing the audience to laugh, and the mood to once again lighten.
How did they get that picture so fast? Did they actually rehearse this already?
With Shiro's well-cued gag, the show continued with the festivities, the drama of Maria's induction soon forgotten.
Meanwhile,
Maria chugged a can of beer on her balcony, while taking puffs of her cig.
So much for all those warnings.
Her memories gradually faded away to the sea of chemical comfort. Suddenly, she heard a familiar song playing from the television. Quasar latest single, Sahara Heat, now on sale. Now for an extended interview with the center of Quasar, Okuda. Burning agony shot through Maria's chest. She crashed into her apartment and grabbed the remote. She tossed it away after changing the channel. Her insides squirmed. Her heart felt as if it was being crushed. Crap eaters! All of them! She tore another can of beer from her fridge, cracked it open and poured it down her mouth. Their laughter sent shivers down her gut.
Gross! This girl thinks she can be an idol. She wants to be on the same stage as Shiro-sama. What a load of crap.
Maria collapsed on her futon and wrapped herself in the covers until the vertigo of black drunkenness whisked her away.
That's in the past now. I've left all that. I wonder why I still even try. It's not like someone like me will ever be recognized as an idol. It's all over for me. I can't even complain. This is the reality of how every idol story ends. Should have known things would have turned out this way.
Maria's consciousness faded away as she fell deeper into her alcoholic stupor.
I wonder what'll happen tomorrow.
With that, she fell deeply asleep.
Well, I guess that was Maria's episode.
I walked with Sasami back to the train station.
Will you be alright getting home, Producer-san? Shouldn't I be asking you that?
Yeah, I don't even feel the alcohol anymore.
Please don't resent Maria too much. Even though she's like that, she's been through a lot more than most of us. Even though I don't know what exactly happened, her past is a topic which we can't broach lightly. It seems to me that a lot of troubles have happened while Maria was a member of Quasar. That's why I want Producer-san to work with Maria and finally make her into a star idol. I'm sure Maria still dreams of one day accomplishing her original dream. Let's all work together to make those dreams into a reality.
Sasa-chan, you're really a nice girl, aren't you?
Eh?
To become an idol, talents required a level of ambition quite scarce amongst the general population. Most people nowadays were just satisfied with their life goals, like becoming a salaryman, getting married, or raising a family. It took a particularly rare breed of girl to decide to eschew all that and aim to become a pop sensation instead. Girls of that character were competitive. They viewed other girls not as friends, but as rivals. True enough, to attain that level of fame, there wasn't much room for empty niceties. And why not heed Maria's advice a little? Think of yourself for a change. Shimazaki-san, you're not going to become an idol if you let everyone else go ahead of you.
Well, what are you saying, Producer-san? Everyone in Starnova is a team. None of us will be successful if one of us is unhappy.
I sighed. Obviously, I wasn't going to change her mind. Not that I even expected to. One for all and all for one, huh? Well, I guess saying things like that is popular on television too. With that, I headed into the subway. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Producer-san. It's still weird to me that she's more concerned about me going home alone than I am about her going alone. February 15th morning.
The next couple of days went as smoothly as they could go. With the rapidly approaching debut live, the girls began to take practices more seriously. On top of that, I managed to work up some other developments. Looks like you got your first job, a photo shoot.
Alright, good going, Pecan.
A photo shoot, huh?
That's what I said.
So, what kind of shoot are we talking about? And for what magazine? Listen to this. We have 7 full color pages dedicated all to us. How about that, huh? The magazine's Weekend Zara. The theme will be a shoot in an indoor pool. Oi, Weekend Zara? Isn't that a cheap gossip rag? Oh, I should have known. So we're just going to be fat material of the week, huh? In the end, that's all we're good for. Oi, it's not like it's a full-on nudie mag. Besides, they'll also include a shout-out for our debut live, too. It's a great chance, considering we're total unknowns at this point. We've got to start somewhere.
Mama, Producer's got a point. Besides, swimsuits are par for the course for idols, aren't they?
Sasa-chan's exactly right. Besides, we're pros, aren't we? Starnova will treat every offer as either making or breaking us, no matter how irrelevant.
Well, I guess it can't be helped.
I hope I can fit into the swimsuits all right.
Pheromone overdose.
On top of that, it's time we ramped up our promotional work for our upcoming debut. We're going to start handing out flyers in front of Shinjuku and Akiba twice a week from now until the live. Well, that much sounds expected. You guys will split up into 2 teams to handle the distribution. Team 1 will be Shimazaki, Yamato, and Watanabe. Team 2 will be Kashiwagi, Tanabe, Akimoto, and Hashimoto.
Understood.
The photo shoot will be on the 24th, while the flyer distribution will be every Tuesday and Thursday.
It feels like things are finally starting up.
Of course! This is the beginning of Kashiwagi Aki's resurgence. You guys better not mess this up.
Okay. Looks like we gotta do this.
Ooh!
Man, Natsu is always fired up. And so, the girls of Starnova began the leaflet distribution campaign. As told by Producer-san, we split into 2 groups and spread the word about our debut live in earnest. Come rain, sleet, or cold, we stood by our stations, diligently performing our duties.
Yeah! Why is it so windy?
Oh, so it looks like they're just tossing papers in the air, but it's just because it's so windy. This is merely the Night Lord's will. Fly, wind. Spread our dark propaganda to the four corners of the world. That's simply littering.
Idiot! Don't let the flyers get away!
Oh, God. Oh, no, in the snow.
Brr. What a time for snow. Isn't it spring yet? I thought we were done with snow.
My, but isn't the sight of falling snow so peaceful?
Aki eyed Nemu's chest with disdain.
What? That's not exactly going to be the biggest insulator here. And you should be wearing your jacket if you're cold, Aki. You too, Natsu.
Crap. It's insulation. Rain? The flyers are getting ruined.
Oh, my Night Lord, why do you continue to test us so with these elemental curses?
Shut up, Chuni-chan, and cover up the boxes, quick!
Oh God, cats now? What kind of plague is this?
Hey! Come back here, you runts! Why is this happening? Do the idol gods have something against us?
Hey! Here, kitty kitty. I have some tuna for you. So hot. Have we just gone through the entire year's cycle or something?
As if. Why is there a random heat wave in the middle of February?
Oh my God.
It's like the writers are a bunch of dumb foreigners who don't know how the Japanese climate works.
Aki-chan, why are you saying such strange things? No breaking of the fourth wall. Anyway, various trials and circumstances happened while we handed out the flyers, but in the end we persevered. And before we knew it, the day of our photo shoot was nearly upon us. Photo shoot, here we come! February 23rd at night, so apparently it's not yet. I arrived at where Team B was passing out the flyers at Shinjuku Station.
Yahoo! Come to our live, Oni-chan. Wait, you're Pikun. Yeah, what do you know?
I like Natsu in that pose.
Working hard?
Well, we've managed to give away about 60% of our stock so far. Although...
I spotted a nearby trash receptacle filled with our flyers.
It simply cannot be helped.
Well, even if I've absent-mindedly thrown flyers into my hand into the trash, it doesn't mean anything, even if most people do seem to be throwing them away.
Despite her words, I could feel the bitter anxiety eating away at Aki's chest. Don't worry, even if 5% of the people who receive the flyers show up, we'll have drawn 500 additional people. Anyways, that's enough work for today. The photo shoot's tomorrow. Make sure you don't overexert yourselves.
Okay.
I loaded the box containing the remaining flyers onto a hand truck. You girls can go ahead back home. I'll take the flyers back to the office. Just as I lowered the handle, the wheel on the hand truck burst.
Oh no.
Oh, Uto! Looks like the dolly's playing out of commission. Don't worry, I'll help Pikun take the box back to the office.
Ah, bonding time with Natsuki. Will the two of you be alright?
Natan's all muscles. It shouldn't be a problem, huh? Precisely right.
Natsuki flexed her biceps, demonstrating her body strength. As her producer, I instinctively put her arms back down, lest she ruin her feminine appeal in public.
Sounds like my little sister. She's a workout fanatic and she's always showing off her muscles.
Alright, but I'll take the box. Natan can carry the dolly back.
Roger.
After saying our goodbyes, the group scattered. After getting off the train, the two of us walked to the office.
Hey, Pikun. So, I have some questions.
Sure, what about?
Well, this photo shoot thing. What exactly are we gonna do in it?
Have photo shot.
Well basically, you girls are going to wear swimsuits and pose for photos, which will appear in a magazine.
So we're gonna be promoting swimsuits or something?
Not quite. More like, you're going to be promoting yourselves.
Well, Pikun, that doesn't make a lick of sense. If we ain't gonna be selling those swimsuits, then where the cash gonna be at? Listen up. When Natan reads a mag and sees a swimsuit, she gonna want to buy it. But if we ain't promoting nothing, it's all just gonna be for a waste.
Well... It appeared that Natan had fundamentally mistaken what an idol photo shoot entailed. Think of it this way. You're going to be the thing that people buy.
Now that really doesn't make a lick of sense. Natan's her own person. Nobody ain't gonna buy a piece of this from a mag.
No. Not literally. I mean, there'll be photographs of you posing nicely inside the magazine. People will want to see that and pay money to buy the magazine.
Ah? So, that's what you're playing at. I see, Pecan.
So, she thought she was doing a photo shoot for a swimsuit advertisement all this time? Yes, sometimes idols will appear in magazines promoting other products, such as swimwear. However, the purpose of this shoot is simply to build up your appeal.
I see. So, it's about the sex appeal, huh?
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this.
The sex appeal? How could Natan not see the obvious? Sex appeal is what will bring the dash. Ah! Hey, Pecan. Speaking as a dude, what do you suppose Natan's appeal is? Well, sorry to confess, but Natan don't know a thing about this idol business. But you're my producer, aren't ya? Can't you, get some pointers?
I see. Natan did have a point. It was my role as producer to coach the girls to make themselves more appealing to the opposite sex. This was merely a part of my job. In general, men's bodies are visually composed of straight lines. Perhaps as a result, we find the soft curves of a woman's body to be the most mysterious, and correspondingly the most attractive. Further, women's upper bodies generally lack the muscle mass of males, further accentuating the fascination we hold for the female physique. In general, the areas of the body in which the two sexes are the most different are the places where men pay the most attention.
I'm not really following.
Basically, guys just like boobs and ass.
Figures. But Natan's only so-so in those departments. You suppose it'll be alright?
When men are presented with a group of women, it's the variety of different body types which offer the primary interest. So, I don't have any particular concerns regarding your suitability for the photo shoot.
I still don't really know what parts of Natan are good or something. But, Pecan, you suppose you could help me practice for the shoot? Natan's kinda lost on this whole idol thing.
Sure, that's what I'm here for.
Alright! I knew I could count on Pecan.
And we'll count on Pecan in the next episode because I can't let this one go on any longer. Well, I'm really interested in how this thing's going to go with Natan because I think it's going to be fun. She is a fun gal. Alright, so hope to see you there in that next episode or some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Really signing out. Bye bye, everybody.